There we go. Okay, so we just came in. Say, I don't even have my stand on, so this is not planned. There we go. Mr. Coon and Mr. Blogger. It's noon.
It's cold.
It's cold.
It's cold. We're cold.
And I'm in a bad mood, and as you could tell, I'm mental illness, ADHD. So you're the psychologist.
So, okay, we're trying to warm up.
We're trying to warm up, and we're going to talk about something that's really going to warm us up. Social assistance.
Yeah.
Welfare. I hear rumors that Mr. Higgs, firstly, is going to come up with a budget. Oh, by the way, did you know what's the Minister of
March
Finance?
19th.
Ernie Steve?
Yeah.
Did you know he has ADD?
No, I didn't.
He takes Ritalin.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how.
I didn't know that.
I don't know how. I don't know how he's good in that. But oh yeah, no, he went public with it.
Okay.
And he's going to come up with a budget, and they really want to crack down on people on social assistance. Did you hear that?
I heard that.
What can they do?
Good question. Most people on social assistance can't work, so that does make sense. Now, there's a few who could be helped if they had, more help with childcare or transportation or whatever. That's for sure. But the vast majority of people, what are they on social assistance in the first place? Because they can't work.
Why am I on social assistance?
I've never interviewed you.
You never.
So I don't know.
Well, maybe one day you. That's a good idea. Maybe we'll do that one day.
That's right.
I'm on social. We're not going to board people here, but there's reasons I'm on social assistance.
And there's reasons for everyone who's on social
And
assistance.
there's about 10,000 people, maybe more, like me. That's a reason to be on social assistance. Are they going to take the time and listen to these people?
So a deputy minister told me in public one
Who's him
time.
anyway?
Deputy Minister of Social Development. It was Craig Dalton at the time. He's gone to PEI now, back to PEI.
As a deputy minister?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Went home. That's where he's from. Anyway, he told me at a committee meeting when I asked questions, he said 80% of people on social assistance at any given time are unable to work. 80%. 80%. So it's important for the Premier to understand that fact. Now the other 20%, maybe some of the things he's talking about would be helpful to them to eventually get back and to get into kind of into a job. But the vast majority, it's not going to happen.
How come which I agree, but how come the finance minister, that's what I was getting at, Ernie Steve, don't go a pre-budget tour? Which I agree, save a lot of money, but...
Good question. Because I'm assuming it's because they know what they want to do, and they're just going to deliver it. So they don't want to pretend. They don't want to pretend that they're going to listen to people, and they're just going to deliver what they think should happen, or at least what they think that they will get support from. The People's Alliance, because People's Alliance said definitely they'll support their budget, but obviously they're going to have a budget that People's Alliance are okay with.
So People's Alliance, Chris Austin used to be a former pastor. That means a children of God, believes in religion, and it wouldn't be the religious thing to do to throw people on the street.
No, clearly not.
So People's Alliance, what's their policy on social assistance?
I don't know. But we're going to find out pretty soon.
What's the Green Party?
So, short term, social assistance needs to be increased. We need to end the clawbacks so people can get ahead a little bit. Eliminate the policy that prevents people from sharing an apartment to save a little bit of money and make their money go further. So, when people get... look, right now, here's a good example. The latest example. If you're homeless and... you are able to use, say in Fredericton, the community health center's address to be able to get income assistance.
Are they doing that now?
They're doing that now, which is a good thing, because if you're just on the street without an address before, you couldn't get it.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. But when the checks came, they were 25% lower than everyone else gets, because you're homeless.
Okay.
So it doesn't make any sense.
So what would they do with their money now? They're homeless. What would they do with some comes out $500 here?
Well, it's $537 less 25%.
Okay, so how much is that now? 400 and something. I'm not good. I've never been good at math.
Right, somewhere in there.
So here's here's 400
So
bucks.
for a month.
Here's 400 bucks.
Right. Well, what are you going to do with it? I mean, how a person is going to spend it? Obviously, they can use some of it to eat.
No problem in eating here in Fredericton.
Well, if you go to the
Soup kitchen.
soup kitchen, but there's also people who can't go to a soup kitchen.
That's true. I agree. I
Right?
agree. I
They
agree.
just can't. They can't stay in there.
No.
So, in any event, but my point is, because of these rules that they have, instead of getting the normal $537 a month, which is too low, but because they aren't paying rent, they've cut 25%. Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe you could, if you had the full amount, maybe you could then find a room somewhere.
Room costs about 400 bucks, 450.
Right.
Bottom line, except cutting, going on social assistance, should they have a provincial commission or something to find out why are people on social assistance? Like the Irving blacklist, that's another issue. We won't talk about that.
Yeah.
But there's always issue. The Human Rights Commission do not acknowledge poverty. They do not allow. You've seen the
Yeah.
out of the coal shelter,
Yeah.
right on that Thursday night, they forced people out.
Yeah.
And the Human Rights Commission building is right beside it.
Yeah.
And they couldn't. But if you're gay and you're homeless, woo, come on in. Don't answer that. But the bottom line is human rights. They don't acknowledge poverty.
Yeah, that's true.
How come?
I don't know. Good question.
Good answer.
Well, it's not a good answer,
No.
but I would need to think about it to give you a good answer.
Okay, so what they call this, what's that show there, CTV? What's it, the two guys, John Candy and...
Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Yeah, okay, that's what it is right
That's
here.
it.
So we will talk again, and it'll be July, we'll be swimming, and we'll be in our t-shirt. and
Hopefully we'll talk before that.
push that. Okay, thank you very much.
Bye, everybody.
There's my rant for today. Thank you.